pod, we're going to explore how you can create a social media marketing roadmap. In the last pod, we looked at the differences between traditional marketing and social media marketing. And although the fundamentals are different, the planning process for the two should be the same. As I said before, social media is not about the technology, but all too often brands get into social media because they see what someone else is doing or discover a new site and think, hey, I want a blog, or we need a Facebook page. But starting with the technology and not taking the time to evaluate what people are on that site and what they're doing there is a surefire way to set you and your client up for failure. One of the simplest and most effective ways to create your social media marketing roadmap is to use the POST method as outlined in the book Groundswell by Forrester Research. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best to discover how brands can start to use social technologies for their own benefit. Now, the POST method is an acronym. It stands for People, Objectives, Strategy, and Technology. Let's look at people. People refers to your audience. You need to discover where your target is at online and how they're behaving there. You wouldn't create a traditional media marketing program without doing research about your target audience's behaviors, so why would your social media marketing program be any different? Now looking at objectives. You need to determine what you want your social media program to achieve. After you decide that, you need to evaluate if it fits in with your business's overall objectives. Social media marketing shouldn't be a disconnected effort, so make sure that it aligns with your overall marketing objectives. Moving on to strategy. The relationship with your customers are going to change once you enter the social media space. What are you going to do to guide that relationship? The final part of the acronym is T, for technology, but I think you should expand this to include tactics also. Social media marketing shouldn't be an isolated effort. It needs to incorporate an overall media mix. Social technology might not be the right tool for the job, but whatever you choose, you need to make sure that it's scalable and flexible, because your needs are going to change over time. Social media marketing is a long-term effort. People communicate and socialize in ways that you can't predict, so you're probably going to have to change your program at some point in time. Now, just because you've created your social media marketing roadmap doesn't mean that your planning's done. Social media marketing is a long-term effort, and it requires continuous involvement, so you need to be prepared to be flexible and to be patient. You're going to constantly have to evaluate what's working and what's not, and change your program in accordance to how people are responding to what you're doing. I'm Melissa Hefner, and thanks for watching this pod. Watch the next one to see examples of how big brands have effectively used social media for marketing.